Oklahoma City. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's Green. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his pass to the hoop if he took it inside.
Really left alone that time.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Curry with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Durant just inside the line. Again, Oklahoma City.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now here's Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that last... Replay courtesy of Kia. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Curry dishes to Green. From the arc. Cannot hit.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's stolen by Green. Up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here is Ibaka. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Adams, the pass to Durant. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 16.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. The Warriors also with a sub. Rush is checked in.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And Green slams it in.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And Durant, here we go. Waiters gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Waiters got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Now 4 after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Singler kicks to Kanter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kanter's got his first bucket in this one.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Barnes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here is Durant. 6-point lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Curry missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Thompson against Durant. From deep. The scoring fast and furious as we end the... And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Iguodala out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Warriors trail by 10. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Iguodala, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And finished off by Westbrook.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Again, Iguodala missing.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about athletes.
That was incredible.
Kevin, what kind of confidence do you have to even try something like that?
It takes a lot of guts. You're right. He's got him, though. He has got it.
Guys, more than guts and guile, how about the skills to go along with it? That gives you the full package.
Timeout called the Warriors. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson's checked in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook against Curry. Here's Robertson. And Morrow has it in the corner. And Westbrook, here we go. Ibaka dishes to Robertson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Curry gets the bucket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. Durant attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Serge Ibaka. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
For the Thunder, Payne, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Waiters in for Randy Foy. Then for the Warriors, Curry comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Thompson. The three ball. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Payne passes to Waiters. And Singler kicks to Cantor. Durant dishes to Payne. Here's Waiters. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Payne. Pass to Singler. Second shot opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season, a second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game, but with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Back to Thompson. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Now the pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 5 now.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Now Curry. He's got 14. And another 3 for Golden State. So it's the Thunder now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Payne kicks to Durant. Three-pointer. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. There was a lot to like about it. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Westbrook against Curry. Dishes it to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Durant, and he stucks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
The second chance effort. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
That is good. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. No luck. Good D by Thompson. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Foy's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Foy, the pass to Westbrook, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Barbosa kicks to Thompson. There's the triple. They get it again.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, that's such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
That one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
It better. I mean, I'd be shocked if we don't see that thing again tonight.
Barbosa with it. Westbrook picks him up. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Randy Foy. Golden State also making some changes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Ezeli. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Westbrook with the drive. A rebound by Iguodala.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Back to Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Waiters. Back to Westbrook. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Golden State, Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Morrow, no good.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Thunder leading by 16. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Ian Clark out there with Livingston. And it's Bogut in at the center position. Durant goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Durant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. The Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Livingston kicks to Clark. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the three. The Thunder shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Durant, and that one's good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Clark, the pass to Bogut. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away. From coming up with the steal there.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Randy Foye. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Westbrook, here we go. Up top, Adams. Kicks it to Waiters. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Passes it to Roberson. He dishes it to Waiters. Clock at 6. For 3, Durant. That one goes. Count. Durant's got 33 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Waiters no luck.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot. He looked a little nervous on that release.
And it's out of bounds, and they... It was last touched by Durant. On defense, Oklahoma City. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for waivers. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Here is Livingston. Now the dish to Green. Thompson from long range.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Durant against Iguodala. Ibaka with a screen on Iguodala. Durant dishes to Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. The good-looking shot from the wing. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
There's the feed to Green. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Golden State also making some changes. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Mitch McGary. Durant comes in for Singler. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Thunder leading by 20. Outside Durant. Screen by Ibaka. Down low. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Green kicks to Thompson. No good with the layup.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Randy Foye gets the whistle that time. And the Warriors. With a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Spates. To the middle. Here's Rush. A beautiful reverse layup.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Durant kicks to Waiters. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not go. So go. Golden State will take it the other way. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for 2. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Durant. And the shot is... Durant's got 35 in the game.
the fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Livingston hits both of them. Boy from long range. It's off. So no problem for Oklahoma.
No American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on a planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home. The biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh at the last comic standing. Making the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some... Newspaper boy, dog, fetch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me.